doesn't always rescue me from my troubles as quickly as I'd like him to, but many times he does. I've seen the Lord rescue me many times on my job when I had no clue how to fix something. Then all of a sudden an idea would pop into my head. I remember looking out our living room window one day back in 1983 in Fort Payne, Alabama. In the 1 year we lived in a mobile home. We saw a lot of dust and debris flying around and people running for their lives. Seconds later, our home was pelted by missiles that knocked out the windows. The scariest part was when the entire home moved and shifted, falling off its foundation. When we ventured out to survey the devastation the tornado left in our neighborhood, we discovered that all the homes uphill from us were no longer there. We then noticed some trees had fallen over ours, which may have held it down. We prefer to believe it was the hand of our Lord who said, "You're not taking this one. My children are still in there." I could also tell you how I survived without a cut when I got run over by a van, but I'm sure you could share some God stories of your own. The point is, I believe God is still intervening in our lives today. He is still rescuing, healing, restoring, and comforting. But many of us don't expect that much from God. So let's accept this challenge from Francis Chan. If we never pray audacious, courageous prayers, how can he answer them? If we never follow him to positions where we need him, how can he show up and make his presence known? Live as a person dependent on him, desperate for God the Spirit to show up and make a difference. When I was around 12 years old, I had a paper route, and the worst part of the job was collecting the money. If my customers didn't pay, then I didn't get paid because that's how it worked back then. Some people wouldn't answer their door, and others were quite rude and wouldn't pay me a dime. This went on until my dad found out about it. Just having him by my side as we walked up to their doors washed away all my fear and anxiety. They couldn't get rid of my dad as easily. He wasn't leaving until we got the money. When you are close to God, you have the assurance that there is no way you can fail in what he calls you to do because he is with you. But we have to step out. When God told the Israelites to cross the Jordan River, he didn't hold the water back until they got their feet wet. Let's dare to believe in a big God. Once we arrive at the place where we believe that God can do anything and that he can enable us to do anything, a whole new life of possibilities come alive for us, more wondrous and exciting than what fairy tales, science fiction, or Santa Claus can come up with. And it's for real. It sounds too good, but it's true. How cool is that?